This season of The Rookie, I've been disturbed by one significant plot flaw. In order to target her ex-husband Jason Weiler, Bailey Nooney teams up with professional hitman Malvado. After defeating Jason in episode 5, he manages to dodge the cops and make his getaway. Now that the season is well underway, I've been wondering if the authors of The Rookie would ever revisit Bailey's role in this crime. The Rookie, Tim is the target of dark web attacks. At the start of the episode, Tim Bradford discovers that he has been added to a dark web hitman-for-hire website. The place, which is essentially teeming with assassins, is investigated by the squad. They bring in Laura Stenson from Rookie, feds to help them notify the targets on the list that their lives are in jeopardy. They come upon Malvado, who has been utilizing the website to find employment, while pursuing him. After the squad follows him to a golf course where his next target is, Malvado pursues Tim and John Nolan in a furious pursuit. Given Malvado's obvious prowess in battle, it appears that Nolan and Tim will lose until Angela shows up just in time to shoot Malvado in the chest. I'm disappointed that this is actually the end of this fascinating assassin, even though this sequence was entertaining to see. He was never given the opportunity to tell us more about himself, and it would have seemed like a much more interesting plot point if he had made another attempt to get in touch with Bailey. In Season 7, Episode 14, Lucy and Selena of The Rookie look into a missing sister. Lucy is a particularly relatable queen, because her plot in Episode 14 begins with her listening to a true crime podcast. When she finds out that the podcast will be discussing Selena's sister Blanca's kidnapping and murder, which was covered in Season 5, she is shocked. Selena claims that Heather is a vulture and is furious that the podcaster is looking into, or rather taking advantage of, her sister's predicament. Although Selena manages to stop her mother from doing an in-depth interview, she subsequently explains why she is hesitant about the podcast. Lucy acknowledges that it's not always obvious where the boundary between entertainment and exploitation lies when she says she doesn't understand why the true crime genre is so popular. A young woman named Aubrey approaches Lucy and Selena as they are about to confront Heather at the start of the episode and requests assistance. Aria Julia Rose, her 21-year-old pregnant sister, has vanished. This storyline contains a few red herrings. The girl's disappearance isn't caused by her domineering family or lover. Then, Lucy and Selena receive a break in the investigation when they investigate a tip that Aria had thought about renting a room from Greta, a woman who resembles Mother Teresa. Greta claims she has no idea what happened to Aria, but Lucy and Selena are aware that she is lying. As it happens, Greta has Aria confined in her basement and has actually accepted Aria's baby as her own. Greta nearly stabs the infant in a horrifying moment while uttering the enigmatic words, "In the ties that bind us must be cut." Apologize. But that is among the most eerie things I have seen on this show. After attacking Selena and kicking her down the basement stairs, Lucy shoots Greta to put an end to the altercation. Greta lives, and the baby and Aria are fine, but Lucy and Selena are obviously rattled by the experience.